happy Friday, my Facebook friends. Alright, so the question is, do you know that you can change and 10x your life and relationships by just changing your mindset? Maybe this is nothing new, but actually there is science backing this up. So I'm going to share with you 10 ways that you can actually change your mindset with science and researchers studies backing this up. So these 10 tangible ways you can put into your daily routine right now to change new brain pathways, improve your brain health, and also create a better mindset. Hello, Dr. Francisco. Yep, good morning. Oops. Alright. So we used to think that when we reach our 20s, our brain stop growing. The brain cells start to die off, right? And we just stop and forget about improving our minds. But recently, there is a science proving that our brain is actually plastic, is flexible, and is able to expand throughout our lifetime, is so long as we challenge our brain to think and learn with consistent effort. So we can actually form new neural pathways each and every day with a consistent effort. So with this guide that I'm going to share with you, you can improve your brain health and form new brain neurons every single day. That's a good news, right? Hello, Damien. So the first way is to practice gratitude. Gratitude, is one of the most effective ways to boost your happiness and overall well-being. Nothing new, but it actually rewires our brain to focus on the positive aspect of our daily life. And there are hundreds of studies showing us the many benefits of gratitude. So among those findings, the studies that has been done, they found that people who practice and expresses gratitude are more happy. Their lives, they feel that their lives are more meaningful. They have strong purpose in life. They accept themselves more. They have positive relationships, have happier, positive moods, and experiences higher level of joy, pleasure, happiness, and optimism. So the easiest way, to practice gratitude, make it our daily routine. Is either to put it in the morning routine or your evening routine. For myself, I use the 5-minute journal, which helps me every single day in the morning and evening to write down at least 3 things that I'm grateful for and what has happened that day, which I'm grateful for. Right. Hello, Hui Kat. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, Colleen. You are still in the UK? I'm not sure. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in. So use a journal, simple one, put it by your bedside. For me, I use a 5-minute journal app. For me, I feel that it's easy. I can carry it everywhere I go. Hello, Simon. I know you're an early bird. The second one is to practice meditation. Have some sort of meditation practice. Because meditation is one of the best ways to control our brain, and there are science to back this up, because they found that people who regularly meditate, they feel happier, less depressed, and more compassionate, easier to feel compassion for people and themselves. So there are studies being done. People who are in the Marines, those forces on the sea, right? They use meditation to become more resilient in the war zones. And also sports teams like those Super Bowl winning teams, they use meditation to improve their performance as well, their focus and their performance. So just make it a daily exercise for your brain. We do physical exercise for our body, but for our brain, it's meditation. So the purpose of meditation is not quiet your thoughts, but is to get you to recognize your thoughts and be aware and mindful of it. Because we always live our life on autopilot. So on autopilot, our thoughts will be most of the time negative. And so once you meditate and cultivate this habit, right, you will be more aware and mindful of your train of thoughts, and when you are mindful of it, you can actually snap out of the negative pattern. Hello, Miss Tran. Yep, thanks for tuning in. So how do you start this meditation practice is just give yourself a few minutes. You can start with 5 minutes or 10 minutes. There are a lot of YouTube videos on this meditation, and also apps like Calm or Headspace to help you out. For myself, I don't use any app. I just focus on my the breathing. It is very simple, just a neutral object, which is the breathing. So the third one is to sweat every day. Sweating every day meaning start to exercising every single day. If you work out every single day, you definitely look better. You feel healthier, happier, more alive and energetic. It definitely will boost your energy levels because it will create more mitochondria in your cells. So mitochondria is our energy engine. So if you do exercise regularly, your energy level will definitely boost up the roof. So what kind? Okay, so actually this even proved by science to back this up. It says the science studies have shown that exercise is the best form of treatment for anxiety, depression, and negative thinking. So this is a very cheap and free way for you to bust these mental diseases. So, and one of the very influential leader called Richard Branson, I'm sure all of you have heard of him. He was asked what is top #1 secret to productivity. So his answer was working out, because he said it gives him 4 additional productive hours each and every day. So you can try this out. You don't need a gym, you don't need a lot of time. You just pick an exercise which is what you like to do. For me, my favorite one is walking. Some days I don't feel like jogging, I just walk, and I just walk few rounds around the park or indoor jogging track. It just takes around 30 to 1 hour. But you can do less than that. There is an app called the Tabata timer app. A 4-minute workout. I'm sure you heard of it. You can just time yourself 20 second workout and 10-second rest. By 4 minutes you will be really exhausted, but you get to sweat out, and it just takes 4 minutes. So you just choose something that you love to do, by cycling, swimming, gardening, join a fitness class, walking, dancing, anything. And number 4 is plan your day. Actually, there's a professor from Duke University. He says that the first 2 to 3 hours of the day upon waking up is our best hour for our brain, because this time is the peak productivity window where we can focus on our big picture like an eagle eye, looking down on our our schedule for the day. And if you don't plan out your day during that time, you feel like overwhelmed and feel out of control. When we feel out of control or overwhelmed, we lose this prefrontal functioning, which is the rational thinking, and we cannot really think straight. We just go on autopilot, and by the end of the day, sometimes do you feel that like how did the day go? It's totally out of control. Do you feel like that some days? So the thing is, we have to plan out our day, and when we plan out our day, we will increase our perception of control in our life, and this will decrease our stress and also make you 66% more likely to feel happy and satisfied. So for myself, planning out my day, I will use my 5-minute journal app, because in the app it has like list down 3 important tasks for that day that going to move you forward in your business or your life. You just list the top 3 down. For me, I use that app. You can use any planner or notebook, it's up to you, but you can change your mindset from stressed out to feeling more in control if you plan out your day. Hello, Lee, thanks for tuning in. So the 5th tip is to get off the sofa and outside, means get some nature nature walk or get some sunlight because studies have shown that getting into nature, walking with nature reduces your stress level and your blood pressure, and also improves your immune system, which also overall wellness, your mood and your happiness level. This is studies have actually found that. So when we feel less stressed, we are less likely to live our lives on autopilot, and we are more aware and mindful to notice our thought patterns that lead to bad habits. These researchers from American researchers, they found that Americans spend 93% of their lives indoors. Can you imagine that? 93%. And but for most people, I believe closer to 99% indoors. So if we don't schedule our outdoor time in our routine, our daily routine, our default will be to stay inside because why? It's cooler, or maybe overseas country is warmer because at this time of the year. So just each morning plan your day and find around 10 to 20 minutes where you can be outside. The best thing is being outside exercising. Get your walk or jog in, and yes, you will have a huge impact on happiness and your positivity. So with just this additional 10 to 20 minutes of outdoor exposure. Hello, Saw, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, if you are watching this on live, do drop in the comments live and where you're calling in from. If you're watching this on a replay, drop a replay and also where you're coming in from. So today is about, I think, 12 days to Christmas. If you would like to let me know what is your best Christmas gift you have received before in the comments below. I would love to know more about you. So I will proceed on with tip number 6. So tip number 6 is to fuel yourself with the best food. So, because studies have found that our gut, our stomach gut health actually correlates with our brain health. So if we take better care of our gut health, balanced high fiber plants, variety of fruits and vegetables, right, we will improve our gut health and therefore impact the health of our brain. So with a better gut health means a better emotional health as well. Okay, so don't always go to the toilet to lao sai, right? So number 7 is keep a did it list. We have a lot of to-do lists, our to-do list every single day or this month or this year, but there's one Harvard Business School researcher, they come up with this progress principle. They created this principle which says that they found that the most important thing that leads to positive work life is celebrating the little wins. Hi Hisham. So celebrating our wins is as important as planning out our day or having a to-do list. If you keep track of your progress and celebrate your progress you make every single day, you feel happier, more productive and more engaged in your life. Okay, so it's a did it list. It's opposite of our to-do list. Keep it simple and keep it in a visible place. Hi Jack, thanks for tuning in. So what I do is I have my 5-minute journal app, which is also at the end of every day in the evening before I sleep. It actually asks me to write down 3 amazing things that happened that day. So it actually killed 2 birds with 1 stone, meaning it helped me to reflect on the positive and things that happened that day and be grateful for it, and also help me to list down my did it list, that what I actually accomplished that day, so I can celebrate my little wins. So I find that after having this practice, right, I feel more accomplished, happier, more engaged with my life. It's important to celebrate our wins, even little progresses every single day. So number 8 is hack your brain to be positive. According to Harvard researcher, our brains are hardwired to perform at their best when we are positive. So okay, so another university researcher from Pennsylvania, they also found that the happiest people, they don't actually have more good things happen to them, but instead they are more tuned in to the small things that happen throughout their day. So sometimes we wonder why so many positive and happy things only happen to certain people. Well, maybe because they are more positive minded, they are more open minded, therefore they are happier, they are more creative, smarter, and then more productive. So how can you, okay, there is some 3S tip that you can apply this to your own life. 3S is first is a story. Hi Raymond Chia. Hi Desmond. So the first S is story. The first is to change your story. The story that you are telling yourself every single day. Okay, so my favorite way to get into a positive mood is to look at what's good in a situation rather than focusing on the bad. I know sometimes it's difficult, but you have to understand that your outlook on anything is always within your control, no matter what. Hello Murti. So the story that we tell our brain every single day, you just need to tune in and mindful. What story are you telling yourself every single day? So that's why I say the meditation practice is so important to make us more aware of our thought patterns every single day. The second one is the second S is the savior. Savior is mean taking the time to really enjoy the positive things and being present, being in the present moment. Being in the present moment, little events that can boost your happiness. So that's why I say the gratitude journal is so important. Second S. The third S, if let's say having done all these, you still feel down in the dumps, you can always start with a smile. Okay, a smile means, because this has been backed by science as well. So research shows that by just smiling, even if you don't feel happy, it actually makes you feel better. So smiling can lower your stress and anxiety, and boost the feel-good hormone serotonin, and make you feel happier. So 3S, storytelling, your savior, and S, smile, the last one. Hello Sweet Kyung. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I know now it's a bit noisy. Number 9, make someone's day. So researchers have also found that 70% of your personal happiness can be explained by your relationships with others. So there's a powerful way to deepen your connection with other people by doing kind things for others, whether it's by words. Yesterday I was reading something by Gloria McDonald. She was saying about being a person of increase. Yes, it's a totally different topic by itself, but being a person of increase is whenever you connect with people, you make them feel better than they are, like validate them, endorse them, somehow increase them after their connection with you. So it's backed up by research. This study they have done is they ask people to do 5 small acts of kindness in one day, and then the people who carry out these acts of kindness, they found they were happier for an entire week. It's based on a study done. So it's easy to make other people's lives better because it's a win-win. And since now it's a Christmas season, a season for giving, it's even better to do this because it boosts both you and the other parties' mood. Okay, so every week commit to making someone smile, whether it's a text, greeting cards, or buying them a coffee, offering something of help or value to them. So in return, you will make yourself happier also. Hello Edmund. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And then the last but not least is this 5-second rule. I have been following this Mel Robbins. She is an amazing lady. Recently I've been cyber stalking her because I really admire how she came up with this 5-second rule to totally change and transform her life. So what is this 5-second rule? It's actually a tool, free and easy, to help you bridge the gap between your thought and actions. So in one sentence, the 5-second rule is if you have an instinct to do something based on your goal, or you must physically move within 5 seconds. Move or your brain will kill the idea. Let's say you want to go for a jog, you want to lose weight, right? you want to do something different, change, jog or go to the gym. You need to act within 5 seconds when you have that thought, because if not, your brain will kill it and keep you in your comfort zone. It's natural. So I've been using this 5-second rule to rewire my brain every time I do something that I'm really terrified of, like doing a live or a video, or try to change my mood. So counting backward, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, actually engage your frontal cortex here and help you take you out of the autopilot. If you find yourself in certain kind of thought pattern, fearful, anxious, worrisome, do this 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change the thought pattern. Or just go into action without thinking so much, because it just takes 5 seconds to change your life. You can go Google her, she's a very amazing lady. Okay, now that you know all these 10 mindset hacks, I will encourage you to pick one and commit it, doing it for 5 days, and let me know in the comments below. Come back to me, share with me how you feel, or how has it changed your life. Just as a summary, okay, the 10 hacks to 10x your life and relationships are the number 1, gratitude. Number 2 is meditation practice. Number 3, sweat every day. Number 4, plan out your day. Number 5 is to get outside for some sunlight exposure. To nature. 6 is to eat the good, best food for your body, healthy food. Number 7 is to have a did it list, something you have done before. Number 8 is to hack your brain to be positive. Hello, Jason. So number 9 will be make someone's day in any way, shape or form. Number 10 is use the 5-second rule. Remember, count backwards from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go into action. Don't think so much, just go into action, because it just takes 5 seconds to totally change and transform your life. So if you want to check her out, her name is Mel Robbins. I've been cyber stalking her recently. I think she's an amazing lady. She's the one that came up with this 5-second rule. So if you want some notes on this, do reach out to me in Messenger, private message me, or in WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to share it with you. So meanwhile, have a great weekend ahead. I try to put one of these to practice, and wish you happy Friday. Take care. Bye.